stop the music. It's like dead silent. I walk and I see this lady. That's why I say it's not funny. On the floor with like a pool of blood around her. She
Shit.
fell. She like passed out and hit her.
Is this the one that groped you?
The one that groped me. It was instant karma.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Instant
2022.
karma.
Men can't be objectified anymore
you.
either.
Thank you. And then she fell. And then I
Objectify
just,
us, please.
Treat me like a whore.
but just to make you feel like better, an ambulance came, took her. No, but then the next day she came out again with like a thing over. No, but she apologized.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third episode of the Modern Man podcast. My name is Manny. We got Bailey, we got Manoli, and we've got some guy here in a bucket hat. I wrote you a little intro, bro.
Let's hear it.
Okay, let's hear it. So, they say his voice is the voice you hear when the angels welcome you into heaven. They say he can snatch a lady's soul with just one look. They say he's the S.A. Antonio Banderas. He's the best crowd-pleasing live performer I've ever got to witness. His music's on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere else possible. Ladies and gentlemen, the Latino heartthrob, Miguel Pregueiro.
Shoo. What an intro.
You did
That
say.
was pretty nice.
I
man.
feel
did
like-
say so.
Like he's trying to get me to go out on a date with him.
I'm
With
pretty
that
sure
kind-
before this you told me it was our first date.
It was.
bro.
It is our first date.
There's a line that we've got to discuss between us.
I know we've got two people, third and fourth wheeling here. It's a bit awkward, eh?
Someone get a mop.
But no, thank you. That was a great intro.
Modern
Thank you.
man. No
Thank you.
problem,
Good one.
man.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Bro, welcome back. Welcome
Yes.
back. You just got back from Portugal, from Europe.
Correct.
You want to tell us why you were there, bro? And why you didn't come back for 7 years?
For 7 years. Okay. So before 2020, I actually planned to go to Portugal for a couple months, what I did this year. And obviously pandemic came and I had flights already paid for and booked, which I had to use. So initially it was going to be like, okay, let's do a little holiday. But I wanted to do what I was supposed to do 2 years ago, to go do some shows in Portugal. But this time was without a plan. I'm not going to lie. I had
Just
no
winged it.
bookings. I had no places that could take me for any work. So I just rocked up to Portugal,
Good faith.
knowing that I was going to be there for 4 months, not knowing how I was going to pay for anything. Also not knowing where I was going to stay. It was just
Shit.
like, you know what? I've got the tickets paid for. I'm going. The only way that you can make things happen is just going like head first and just diving right into it.
So you
So
just
that's what I
rocked up
did.
there?
Rocked up.
No hotels, no nothing.
Shit.
No hotels.
You speak Portuguese?
I actually stayed with one of my fans, funny enough. 3 different places I stayed with 3 different fans.
Okay.
Houses. So I was very fortunate that
That's
I had...
crazy, bro.
Very crazy.
That is crazy, actually.
Imagine
That is
being
that's a really
that
cool
big
story,
that you
bro.
can just pick a country and have fans house you.
It was... No, honestly, I was really blessed that they were able to give us accommodation.
Yeah.
The first place was actually just myself and my wife. We recently got married. We can talk about
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Round of
Congratulations.
that. I'm a
applause for
grown man now.
The
Thank you.
newlyweds that happened recently.
It was
He
in
just
April.
threw it out there, bro. You
Shit,
just put it on
dude.
Just happened, yeah.
Congratulations.
So my first month of marriage was having COVID. Do you,
Yeah.
Yeah, so just some context. Before going to Portugal, the night before, it was like 11 o'clock, I get a message from, the COVID testing, whatever.
Yeah.
And it says that I'm fucking positive.
Hectic.
The night before. And I'm like, shit.
I
They
didn't
don't-
laugh at this, okay.
they
It was
don't-
fantastic.
They don't even cover any costs, like, for you to redo your flights or anything. So you have to repay now to move the flights. Now, remember, already, I don't have a place to stay. I don't know how I'm going to stay there for 4 months. And now I've got COVID. So, and it was just before my birthday. My wife paid for us to
Happy
go
birthday.
My wife paid for us to go to Madrid. We're going to go watch a Madrid game. All of that couldn't happen.
You never got
All
a
of
refund
that.
for one thing, bro.
I never got a refund for anything.
Universe
have been
was like, happy birthday, here's COVID.
Right?
There you go.
But yeah, anyways.
Fuck your dreams, bro.
back to while I was in Portugal. Okay, so it was to expand myself as an artist, to try and just get myself known in different venues. Also, for those that don't know, I sing a lot of Spanish, Portuguese music. So my audience is very European. And of course, during the summer in Portugal, a lot of people from all over Europe go there for holidays.
Well, it's the number one
It is,
destination
it
in
is.
Europe
Mhm.
by far.
It is.
Yeah.
So I spent time in Algarve specifically. I went there. I literally went, picture going like door to door to sell yourself.
Yeah.
I went to different venues.
Sell yourself in how?
I promise you,
Modern
right?
man.
So I went to different
Would you
venues.
like a first date?
So I had like a box of business cards.
Yeah.
Okay. I went to different venues that had entertainment. I was like, hi, my name's Miguel Pregueiro. I'm a singer from South Africa. I'm here for the next few months. If you're looking for an artist that does this kind of music, please consider me. Cool, done. That was it. I went to a few places and no one was contacting me. I was like, fuck. Or a lot of people were saying, listen, we're already fully booked for summer. Because I got there, it was end of May. They were already booked like March, April. They have
3
all their
months in
artists
advance,
Shit.
for summer. So I'm thinking, shit. There
And
was even...
it's the first year that people can travel again, so
Yeah.
it just packed up.
And now another thing that made it even worse is we had booked a trip to London for 2 weeks. So that was paid for. But now we're thinking, how the fuck are we going to be able to live in London for 2 weeks when
And
I'm
London,
not making
London's
money?
shit expensive,
It's
man.
shit expensive. But anyways, things worked out. The way it actually worked out was one of the nights we went out for dinner with the family that took us in to stay. We went out for dinner. We had a lot of sangria. I was on a proper level, feeling good. And we went to Praia de Rocha in Algarve, which is in Portimão. Beautiful. If anyone's, like, if you haven't been there, you got to check it out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
beautiful,
yeah.
beautiful.
Like on the coast.
On the coast.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think that's where they had Rolling Loud, bro. If I'm not
Yes,
mistaken.
that's
where they
had
had
that.
Rolling Loud.
That's where
Port- yeah,
that-
the
exact-
first Europe,
exactly there. So
I was
there's-
going to go and then I didn't go through, but yeah.
Yes, that's right. There are
Yeah, we were going to
plenty
meet up
venues
there in
there.
Europe, bro. Remember, we were
Yes.
going to go watch the United game in May.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Thank
we
goodness
were so
we didn't.
shit, bro. We still said, no, United versus Chelsea, second last game
Yeah.
week. We thought, yeah, United have a chance. Boy, Ronaldo's back first season. We're going to challenge for the title. Thank fuck.
No, we don't
I
have to.
remember
We don't
the
have to talk about
Facebook
that. That was
statuses
just-
and everything.
Right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah, we were
ridiculous.
those people.
I
at that
remember
time.
we even, there was a group on WhatsApp actually.
Yeah. Have to go
Is it
through,
the same
bro.
group that we're on
Yeah,
now?
it was the same
Yes,
one.
yes. I think
Are
they
you
left,
on
bro.
not on the group anymore?
No. Listen, United started playing some type of way, and I don't want to be associated with.
But there's
I got
also,
you.
there's
I
also
got you.
250 messages a day.
You.
That's
Hey,
another
hey.
thing,
You
and
have
like,
to mute that group.
and I work long hours, and I don't like muting things. So
Yeah, you United fans have a lot to say. Ah,
You
goodness.
shut the fuck up, bro.
Okay, back to
Yeah,
back to the
that's how we
venues.
like
Sorry, sorry, yeah.
So now-
digress just a tad.
We've had dinner. I've gone to a few other venues, spoken to them, and you can see most of them have live entertainment. So you've got singers there, you've got band members. Like it's not a lot of DJs. Here it's more of a DJ club
Yeah.
scene. You've
Yeah,
got
yeah.
guys behind the decks and stuff.
So
Not
there's
many
live
singers.
music,
That's live music, singers, musicians. So we went to a few places. We were about to go back to the car, and someone said to me, "Try this venue, like right here." It was called the Irish Rover, an Irish pub, but like nice stage, big setup. I was quite drunk at the time, and I was like, whatever, let's go."
It's so weird to hear this, bro,
It is
because
weird,
when you
yeah.
were here, you never drank.
I
You
never
sat
drank.
with me across
But
at a
there-
pub
that-
and had a Coke.
But that was because I had dinner and sangria. I wasn't driving, so
Okay. And you walk everywhere.
and
there
walk
anyway.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I woke up, see a lady wearing like uniform, and I say, "Can I please speak to the manager?" She's like, "I am the manager. How can I help you?" I said the same thing, introduced myself and all that, and then she's like, "Why don't you do a couple songs now?"
Try it out.
Yeah, do a couple songs now. The band will
you
take a
in that
break. Come sing now, and the place is full.
Oh shit.
Thinking, shit, they're throwing me in the deep end here.
It's the best type
So-
of CV.
Yeah, I just happened to have my music with me because in Portugal I didn't have any band members with me, so I had to use
USB.
backing
Backing
tracks,
tracks, yeah.
USB. So I went back downstairs. I called everyone. I was like, "Listen, they want me to sing now, like right now." I was like, "Shit!" And like Manny was saying, I never drank like when I was performing here in South Africa. So if I was doing a show, you would have a mug in front of me with ginger and ginger tea.
Yes,
That's all I had.
yes.
I would be holding it like I'm doing my gig. Other artists have beers and stuff. I've got fucking tea.
On the hottest day, bro. On the
Yeah, I've
hottest
got my
day,
tea.
sitting there with the tea, man.
So I was like, how am I gonna sing after having drank? I'd never done that before, but I can't miss this opportunity of like this audition.
you got to do it, bro.
You know. Anyways, I went up, I sang, and then the rest is history. After that night, they wanted to book me. I shit you not, they offered Monday to Sunday every night to
Holy
come.
shit!
Fuck.
Monday
Every
to Sunday.
night. So I was like, okay, listen, that's
a lot. Like maybe
that's too
five.
much.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so in the beginning, I took like 3 nights with them, and after that, those gigs happened. I started getting phone calls all within the same week. This venue, and
So it
things-
kinda just
it
like
just all
domino
fell into
effect,
place.
and it just-
All fell into place, and from that time, I managed to do. I was doing like 5-6 shows every week till I came back to
I was watching
South
you on your
Africa.
Instagram, bro. You
So
were
I
always
was
singing
really
it, bro.
busy. It was awesome. I
And
can't,
what came of it, bro? You gonna go back or you
Yeah, so they've already invited me back for the
summer
summer.
next year?
Oh,
All the
that's
venues,
dope,
all the
that's
venues I've
dope.
done now, I'm gonna be doing again.
Oh, so you just summering in Europe?
I'm
bro.
summering in
Oh,
Europe. So the
man.
plan is to leave
Well, you house me this time, bro.
I
I'm
got
just gonna
you.
rock there.
I
Just,
got you.
Just get me a place.
I got you.
bro.
But the thing is, I'm sure as you guys know, like
Mm.
living in Europe, if I had to do it, making money just from South Africa, it wouldn't have been
No, not
possible.
at
I
all,
was
bro.
really fortunate that I got to get these opportunities at these
Yeah.
venues, and I could actually live there, and we could go to London, and we could
Yeah.
enjoy ourselves.
Oh, but you took the chance
Um,
as well, bro. So
yeah.
you took the opportunity. You said, let's just go. It will work itself out. So
Yeah,
the universe paid you back.
I'm
bro.
not gonna
Unbelievable.
lie.
The
Like,
universe paid you
a
back.
couple days before things worked out,
You
I was
just
like
thought-
in a little pit. I was thinking,
Depressed in
like,
Europe.
Yeah,
this
'cause
was a bad idea.
You pulled a whole Bobo Baggins, like, let's go on an adventure.
yeah,
and
let's
just
go.
Fucked off.
You fucking-
And you
Well,
know
he
what?
just got drunk and then ended up in an Irish bar where he became
right?
famous, guys.
So the
Imagine
moral of
getting
the
drunk and
story
you got
is
yourself a
get
full-time job.
drunk, get on a plane, and go
Find
do
an Irish
something,
pub,
bro.
and then you sort it.
Like
Yeah.
with the Irish,
But
bro.
speaking of, like, we were laughing before this about how now I drank a lot when I was there while I was performing and stuff. I got into an Irish pub. Now the Irish, they can drink.
They can send it,
Mm.
bro.
They can
Yeah.
drink. And they kept offering me alcohol and I kept saying no. Until like a point where they were like getting offended.
It is
Like,
offensive,
you know what?
though,
Yeah.
bro.
Like take
Take the
our
fucking drink.
alcohol. Like just drink a tequila. Until
Yeah.
like they used to
You
literally
made a
put it
song
in
called
front of me.
Tequila's-
I did,
yeah.
yeah.
So and you don't drink it.
So they
bro.
put it in front of me and I had to. And then the more I drank, the more I actually was having a good time. And then I was like, it just became a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't really have to drive. So like,
No, you walk everywhere.
walk
everywhere.
Walk everywhere.
That's the nice
And-
appeal about Europe.
no, it was an experience.
Everything you wanted and more, bro.
Everything. I
And you
wanted
just
and
got
more.
married, bro. Going
know.
there, so it was like a 4-month
Exactly.
honeymoon, bro.
You know what was so sick? I would do like an event somewhere until midnight.
Yeah.
Then go this Irish place
Mm.
in Portimao. Most of the nights they book me from 1 o'clock in the morning. So I do 1 to 3, 2 hours. After 3, I go out to actually party.
Yeah.
Some places only open at 4.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So you go until you party till 6, 7 in the morning. Then you go
Minimum,
home
bro.
while people are busy walking
Yeah.
their dogs, going for runs.
Yeah.
You like
a write-off.
you feel like you've had 2 days in one because you've had a day of like holiday,
Full day.
a day
Yeah.
of working,
And then partying.
and then partying.
No, 100%. I mean,
It
we
was-
felt that when we were in
it was
Greece,
beautiful.
bro. I'd start
Yeah.
taking naps at 6 o'clock. 6
Yeah.
o'clock at night till 8 o'clock, I was taking a nap.
And
Yeah.
you'd wake up at
Wake
8
up.
o'clock, the sun will still be up.
Yeah, 8 o'clock, then you're going out for dinner only at 10, 11 o'clock. Then
That
you
was
only
the-
start sending it
That
at
was
1
the
o'clock,
craziest
bro.
thing for me.
It doesn't
Places
make
only
sense.
Bizarre.
restaurants only opening after 7
Yeah.
for dinner.
Yeah.
When here I would have dinner by 6, 6:30.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm done eating.
No.
You
no.
eat at 10, 11 o'clock,
And then
you go out.
And then, okay, because I experienced this when I was in Greece, is that wanted like a beer, for example, the bill comes to you first. For everything
Yes.
that you order, you pay for before it actually
Yeah,
gets to
and
the
they
table.
put the tip in already, bro.
Yeah. it's-
Europe's cool, guys.
Yeah,
Fucks
'cause
with
then-
Europe.
Unbelievable.
Then all,
You can't
Yeah.
dine and dash.
yeah, but you can. So all the
I
almost,
can see you from Benoni, bro.
almost all the places you go to, though, even if you've bought a drink and you want to leave, they have plastic cups by the entrance. So they give you to take your drink out because you can walk in
Yeah.
the streets
Yeah,
with
yeah,
your
yeah.
alcohol.
Oh, so that's different
can
from
go-
this
It's
side.
very different.
Yeah.
Some venues you can even go in with your other drinks. Most they obviously want you to buy drinks
Yeah.
in their place,
Mhm.
but
Yeah, yeah.
they can still you're still allowed outside the venue. You can have your drinks and have
You
like
can
no one.
send it, yeah.
They just want everyone to have a good
Yeah.
time. That's
And
it.
then while you were there in Europe, tell us about your fans. How much did your fan base grow while you were in Portugal?
So it grew a lot in the UK side
In the
because
UK,
most of
when
the
you were in
people.
Portugal?
Yeah,
Oh, they came there for
most of the
holidays.
people that were
Okay.
in Algarve were from the UK.
Yeah.
So I say UK because it was England, Ireland,
Yeah,
Wales.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I would say like 50% of the audience every night was from the UK,
Yeah.
and then you've got people from other parts of
And they're
Europe.
raunchy fuckers, though.
They are, and they're so,
They're the best.
but they're
man.
so honest.
Because you're Irish, bro.
But they're so honest, and they're actually some of the nicest people
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
ever met.
Yeah, I agree.
Nicest people.
Also, a bunch of Irish guys that I met in America. They're the best friends. Best friends want to have
Right?
fun.
Yeah, they come in
And
Yeah,
then,
super.
then you
They come
get
in
the
the
South
same, yeah.
Africans. So I must tell you a story. One of the nights that I went out after performing, I was speaking to a drummer of another band. We're busy chatting, and this guy comes in and just starts making shit out of nowhere with him. But then I recognize the accent.
Accent, yeah.
Like, this guy's South African.
Now
I
it all
can
makes
hear.
sense.
And he's like, big.
He's a butt.
He's
Yeah.
a boot.
He's from Four Ways.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
And I swear, shit was about to go down. I didn't even remember like why they were arguing. But then I was like, "You from South Africa?"
Yeah.
Then we became best friends, and then it was like
That-
everything was fine.
That's something
But it is
beautiful
nice thing
about
when
South
you see South
Africans,
Africans outside,
patriotism.
it's just like,
Oh, you
What's up,
best
guys?
friends.
I
bro. If
didn't
South Africans
see-
outside South
Oh,
Africa, you're best
yeah,
friends.
one-
I didn't see a lot of South Africans,
No.
Yeah.
but when you do, you
There's
be
that
best friends,
connection,
like you
yeah,
said.
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
There is that connection.
Yeah,
But yeah, the fan
100%.
base definitely grew, but I wouldn't say like significantly. It was always just little patches, depending on who happened to
Who's
be
there,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, but
that
you
time.
carry on doing this for like the next couple of years. You
Yeah.
summering in Europe, bro. You'll just
Yeah.
get known and known and known, bro. So,
What's really promising and what makes me feel like this is something I can definitely do in the years moving forward is even though I wasn't at the biggest venues or the biggest festivals,
yeah,
I was still able to do these gigs and live comfortably. But there was still opportunity for me to try and look for those
the grow. Yeah,
the bigger
Yeah.
events.
yeah.
So
And you'll get there, bro.
it will come.
It will come,
It will.
dude. And dude, as I said, bro, you're the best. Like, how do I say, like live performing artist I've seen. The way
Thank
you
you.
interact with the crowd is fuck. Have you guys seen this guy
I
perform
have.
live?
I have.
Crazy, man.
So,
Thank
so
you,
I,
thank
I
I
genuinely
can't-
watched the girl pass the fuck out at the first event that this guy ever performed. I didn't even know him back then. I think Rick's booked you the one out there at Nikki Beach, bro. This chick, Miguel was singing to her, bro, on the dance floor. This chick's just straight up fainted. Just, I thought
That's
he literally
mad.
snatched her soul, bro. He snatched her soul, bro. Yeah.
Can
Nah.
I tell you another funny story quickly?
Yeah, yeah,
About
yeah.
someone passing out. Wasn't funny for her, but anyways, I'm performing and this woman wouldn't like leave me alone. She was like inappropriately like all over me. Okay.
Yeah.
Then she fucking gropes me like full on,
Ooh.
whole hand, right?
How's it?
So I'm like, what the hell is this
Did
chick
you punch
doing?
her?
No, but
It's 2022, bro.
30 seconds later, I see this whole commotion, everyone around someone, and I look, they're telling me to cut the music. I stop the music, it's like dead silent. I walk and I see this lady, this is why I say it's not funny, on the floor with like a pool of blood around
Oh,
her. She
shit.
fell, she like passed out and hit her.
Is this the one that groped you?
The one that groped me. It was instant karma.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Instant
2022.
karma.
Men can't be objectified anymore
you.
either.
Exactly.
Thank you. And then she fell, and then I
Objectify
just.
us, please.
I s-
Treat me like a whore.
but just to make you feel like better, she an ambulance
Is
came,
it
took
to
her.
make you
Okay.
feel better?
No, but then the next day
We weren't
she
feeling
the
bad
next
about
day
this.
the next day she came out again with like a thing over.
Did she grope you again?
No, but she apologized and she's like, "I'm so
Oh,
sorry
Okay.
about
Yeah, but sometimes
yesterday."
people just get drunk and do
And,
shit that they
yeah.
don't. They don't not
Yeah.
even in the right mind. I know because I'm majority that guy. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so let
Groping
me
other
tell
guys.
you,
You're not groping other guys.
it was
Maybe. You
it
know?
was like any
Just
other
Miguel
night.
on our first date.
It was like any other night. I'm at work, right, at the restaurants,
Yeah.
and I hear it starting to get noisy. I'm like, why is it getting so noisy? And you know what? There was a store right next to us that always used to blast their music. And I start walking out, and now I'm hearing it's a live performance. And I'm hearing, okay, it's a guy singing.
Yeah.
And it's actually not that bad. Like, I'm even thinking about going to this. And I see, okay, that's Miguel there at Salsa in
Oh, it's Salsa,
Colonnade.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not that bad, eh?
No,
That's what you rated him. You gave him a 3-star.
No, because you know what? No,
I'll take it.
no,
I'll
not at all.
take it, thank
Not at
you.
all. Let me just tell the
At
dynamic
least you're not
was
that bad, bro.
we always used to get customers that would leave from one side of the shop and go to the other one because Salsa always used to play the music loudly.
Yeah.
So immediately going in with an angry thing, and trust me, I'm always looking for those, confrontational situations when it
Because you're an
comes to
angry
work.
little Greek fucker. Just walks up there, fucking.
Yeah, and then I heard your music, bro, and I was like, okay, no, this is fine. My
Nah,
customers will
nah,
even
it's top
vibe to
shelf,
this.
bro.
And I
Thank
just
you.
went back inside, turned my music a bit softer. I was like, cool, we're getting secondhand free entertainment. I was so happy.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing.
dude.
that.
I
That's
would have
awesome.
actually, because like the boys always spoke about you. So I wanted to actually come, but the store got busy and then you kind of just left. So I'm glad we're actually having this
Yeah.
podcast, man.
It's a good
So
time.
Yeah.
not only a
to
good
share
singer
that.
though, but Miguel, like we know you personally as well. You're also a good
Mm.
footballer. Eh?
Thanks, man.
So talk
That-
about that, bro. I heard you're
football.
supposed to be going pro. We were having a chat about it the other day. Someone said we were actually supposed to go pro, but you basically chose singing over football.
Not a chance. I would never.
Oh no, you didn't.
Listen, listen, yeah. If even today someone gave me 2 contracts, one is a professional football contract,
Yeah.
and another is a contract to tour the world as an artist, I will, without a hesitation, grab the football contract any day.
I think
Like
me too. But
I mean, I'm even in a kit right now. Like, you guys know I love football.
yeah.
So the story, like what happened, is
Hurt knee.
no, not even.
Just like him.
It's gonna be even worse than that. It was my toe.
Ah.
My toe. But anyways,
Toe
so
bolt cock.
when I finished high school, my parents were like adamant to study. Like I need to study. Have to go to university, get a degree. They weren't like in that more modern sense of exploring something like being a footballer.
Yeah.
You know, at all. Like that wasn't really ever an option. I can't say they didn't support me. They took me to my games. They, you know, they were there for me when I wanted to pursue this. But after high school, when I wanted to do this full time, it was like, okay, if you want to do that, then you still have to make a living for yourself. So while I was playing, I was still bartending on weekends. I was coaching primary schools, doing promos at malls, holding arrows and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, handing out flyers.
Dressing like Ronaldo.
Dressing like that's like exactly one of those things. So doing all those kind of things so that I could at least pay for myself because I wasn't studying. My parents were like, if you study, you don't have to worry about paying for anything, like anything. Basically, they'll look after me because I'm studying. I'm working towards a career.
Yeah.
But if I want to do football, I have to figure it out. So I pursued it for 2 years. I think the furthest I got was playing within an NFD squad. I never got game time, but I played regularly in Vodacom League for Highlands Park. Spent half a season in Cape Town for Vasco da Gama. I was brought into their NFD squad, but then again never played, and then Highlands signed me back. Then I got an injury, toe injury. Tried to cross the ball, and there was you know our South African pitches.
Shocking, bro.
It was like a little hump on the field. So the ball bobbled up, and I kicked the ground, and my toe went in my
Big toe.
boot. My big toe. In my boot. So I had to take the boot off to get my toe back up. So it was like 2 months I couldn't
Oh, you have to
do
make that heal
anything.
yourself, eh?
Yeah.
You
can't even get a physio. It just needs to heal by itself. So I mean I was at home playing Call of Duty, playing FIFA, not doing anything. I couldn't really work because I couldn't really I wasn't even singing at that time. I didn't sing it like I wasn't singing at all at that time.
Spirit was broken, like it's.
What did you know?
Yeah.
Could you sing back then?
No.
Or did you not know?
I didn't know I could sing.
What?
I know, it's crazy.
So wait, did this all happen before you were on Idols?
This was during Idols. Idols was 2013. So
Can you do the voice for us, bro?
voice, Chipmunk voice.
Do the
have
Chipmunk.
a request?
For you guys who don't know,
Yeah,
Migz won
give some background.
the wooden mic
While I warm my
on
voice up.
Idols.
No, I didn't
Idols.
win.
Didn't you win the wooden mic?
I was a contender.
For the wooden mic.
I was
What
very
year was that,
disappointed.
bro?
That was 2013.
He did the Chipmunks voice. It was just when I think it just came. It was like the second or third one that just came out, bro.
Yeah.
That Chipmunks voice, bro.
So let me give you context, okay? So I was sitting at home watching Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I didn't know about like voice effects, you know, changing pitches and all that stuff. I'm like, how the fuck do they make those voices? Like, are there people behind the mics just making their voice squeaky? I was convinced it has to be that.
Yeah.
So then when I was in school, I would do accents and like impressions and stuff. So I was trying to practice to sound like that until I could eventually sound like that. I even did a speech in assembly once with the Chipmunk voice. Like I was a
So
clown.
this was like a go-to.
I was a
one.
clown. Like I was a
Okay.
clown. And
What did you say in your speech, bro? What did you
so
say in a
I
Chipmunk
can't
voice,
remember
bro?
exactly, but I would say a lot of speeches at assembly, and then I'd do different accents.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
in between, or when I'd announce sports, you know, and it just became a thing. Like
okay.
the teachers would even say, like they would let me do it because it would be.
That's
That's
cool. That's
entertaining.
chill.
Yeah,
That's
it's very
chill.
cool, bro.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine Saronia? Nah.
Yeah, so it
No,
wasn't
no.
like I would do it and then get in trouble after. They were
let
quite
you do it,
comfortable
yeah,
with
yeah.
me doing it. So the one time I was with 2 friends of mine. We were watching TV. We were all playing football at the time, and the Idols advert came up for auditions, and they were like, "I dare you to go on Idols and sing like a chipmunk." So I was like, "Okay, why not? Like we've got the time, you know.
Yeah.
You can only train so much in a day when you're playing
Yeah.
football."
Yeah.
So when the auditions came, we went. So I actually had my cousin and one of my friends. It was the 3 of us that went.
It was when you had short hair still, bro.
Short hair.
Mm.
And I was 18, turning 19 like at the time. And then I didn't know you had to wait in a line for like 10 hours.
The whole day. Yeah.
But I don't know if you know this. Time to educate you guys a little bit about how these shows work.
Okay.
So you wait in a line for all these hours. You think you're going to see the judges. There's going to be cameras, all that. There isn't. You wait in a line. You go one by one into like different boardrooms.
Yeah.
And there's either a guy behind a desk or a lady behind a desk with a clipboard. And you have like 30 seconds to sing something. and then you go out. Next person, you go out.
And then they put you through after.
And then you go through to a next round. There were about 3 rounds before you see the judges. You actually see the judges. So it took about a week of going in and out.
But now you were
To
committed,
actually
bro.
get
Then
to
now
the
it's
judges.
committed.
You were
To
committed.
actually get to the judges. And
It's crazy.
in that period, they also have like a media day. So like you go in, and that's when they do all your interviews.
Yeah.
You have to wear the same clothes as if you are.
Same
It's
day.
the
It's the
same
same day.
yeah.
So when you watch it on TV, you think
You wouldn't even know. Yeah.
you think like this happened now. They waited all these hours and they're seeing the judge. They also have like the producers and directors assisting you with what to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Like they add a little bit of spice to your
Very
stories.
staged.
Very
Yeah,
staged.
You guys
Sure.
fucking lied to us,
Very
man.
staged.
Shit.
Fuck you
So,
guys.
like I must tell, I
Damn,
did,
I don't.
What's his name? Brandon.
The
but
betrayal's
listen,
real, bro.
it's not just
I feel
This
hurt.
is my
bro.
childhood.
why do you think the shows like X Factor or America's Got Talent, all of that,
Yeah.
it's always about the story. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah,
about
yeah,
the
yeah,
yeah.
entertainment
They
value.
always go far. Eh?
Yes. And what makes good TV?
What
Yeah,
makes good
exactly.
TV.
You get it.
So
you
let
get
me
it.
We
tell
gotta
you,
get Randall.
let
We're
me
not
tell you-
happy, but we understand.
Listen how
Randall, we
crazy
want
this
you
is.
here, bro.
So they categorize you. Like you get like it's a lanyard.
Yeah, yeah.
okay, with like a checkbox of things that you need to go through. So it's like your interview, it's your Idols Extra where you have to say you're watching Idols Extra or tune in to this, blah blah blah.
Like Disney Channel.
Yeah,
you have
but
to, like,
then
draw the fucking-
yeah, but they make you they categorize you like those that they think will go through, those that are bad, and
Wouldn't
then the
my
entertainment.
contenders.
Yeah, wouldn't my contenders, and then entertainment. So like those people like me, I was there deliberately to just make cuck, like
Okay.
go sing like a chipmunk, be
Yeah,
on
because
TV.
no one else was doing that.
No
bro.
one else was doing that.
Ever did that.
But
bro.
sometimes you get people that go on and they wear costumes or they.
Yeah.
You also get people that sing bad on purpose.
Oh,
So, like,
you
my-
know, Red Velvet.
my
Black
year-
Velvet, what's the thing?
My year I went, 2 of the guys that were also wouldn't my contenders, they just sang bad on purpose. So that's not actually how they sing.
Just taking a
They
piss.
just sing bad because it's funny. It's like
It's
Yeah.
there for TV, bro.
it's there for
Yeah.
TV. So like I can tell you now, I hate to break this to a lot of people. You know that guy that sang Happy Birthday on Idols?
Yeah, I know
Yes,
exactly.
I
yes,
can
what
tell
you're
you,
talking about.
exactly
I can
what
tell you
you're
now, that guy was
We'll
that
put the
was-
clip up on the thing, bro.
Did you go stage?
that was him complete. I'm telling you that was staged. I'm almost like 99% sure.
breaking
that
my
was
Yeah.
heart, here, bro. Like,
And you know what sucks?
I thought
When
that
you-
guy just sucked.
when
Genuinely,
you-
bro.
when you're in
yeah.
the- when you're
I
in
was
the
so
industry
happy thinking that.
and you see these things and you see how things are behind the scenes, you realize how much is fake. Like even TikTok, like
Yeah.
I love TikTok. I do a lot of different content on there, but you can see through the bullshit.
You
like,
can, yeah. You can
you
see what's
can
fake
see
and
what's
what's not.
fake.
Bro. Even those funny ones, you know, people do like
Yeah.
random stuff on the beach and stuff.
yeah,
You can see which ones.
you can see
staged
which
and
are
not. You
staged.
can,
like
yeah.
now, back then we would believe everything
Yeah.
you see.
And
Now
now, yeah.
you can see through the.
But you've got a
bullshit.
huge following on TikTok, bro. What, 227.2 thousand followers. What, 3.1 million likes?
Yes, did you study?
I did, bro. Photographic
Sure.
memory.
I didn't even know
that. I saw that one that you did with the Sister Bettina, the
Sister
national
Bettina.
anthem. That thing
Yeah.
went, what, 2.3 million views, bro.
Yeah, that one went that
Crazy.
one went
Every South African
viral.
felt that
Yeah.
right here, bro. Because it was correct. It was
And you know-
actually correct, bro.
You know what the thing is? Sometimes you're like, I haven't posted for long, and you try so hard. Okay, what could be relatable? That could possibly
Go
go
viral.
viral.
Yeah.
What would I share?
Yeah.
So I was like, listen, that song, that is our anthem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was like, gotta do a video on that. And I didn't think it would blow up like that.
But
Like
it went
did,
huge, bro.
But it went huge. We don't realize how far a single video will spread and how many people will actually see what you're putting out there. So this is what I always tell people. Just put out what you enjoy, what you're passionate about. Don't overthink it. You find the stuff that's off, like spur of the moment. Like I said, I was trying to create something that people that would
Could
share,
relate, yeah.
but it was also a spur of the moment kind of thing, where I'd heard the song and it made me think like this
I
is
should
our
do
anthem,
something,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
do something. And that's how almost all my videos that I've done well were all things I didn't overthink. And you
Yeah,
just,
you
put
just
it
do
out
it,
there.
bro.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah,
And
Mike
then
was
also,
right on that
the
one.
nice thing is also if it doesn't do well, you didn't like spend too much time putting expectations on it doing
Or
well.
resources, bro.
Or
Yeah,
resources.
big time.
But then I must also tell you, sometimes you do put a lot of
And it
time
sucks.
and even
Does
money,
nothing, yeah.
Oh yeah,
and
big
there's no
time, bro.
return.
Yeah.
Like on what you're doing.
But you gotta. I think that's kind of like gambling. You gotta just put it
Yeah.
out there
And
to
you,
lose the money.
you do learn something at the end
Yes,
of the
of
day.
course.
It's not
Yeah.
like you walk away from that
Yes.
entire incident empty-handed.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were saying TikTok you don't make money from. But how you make money is like this is what got me through COVID was brand collaborations.
Yes.
So
yeah.
brands and a lot of the times you don't know it's a brand collaboration. A lot of the ones I've done, They don't even want me to tag them. It's just wear this or
Oh, so the
Like,
subtle, but like the
subtle.
subtle marketing. Bro.
Sometimes
so
I'm
people
wearing-
see it and they don't even know that they're looking at it.
Sometimes I'm wearing like a watch. This was a brand collab.
Yeah.
A watch or jacket or whatever it might be. You just wear it in a couple videos and they pay you for it.
That's crazy.
So-
Don't mention them.
You don't
nothing.
mention
You just
them.
have to wear
It's
the
just
product.
they want your audience to make that association that okay, this
This
creator
brand with that,
is
yeah.
associated with this brand. So that's
Okay.
how I made money
Shit.
through brands.
Okay.
So
Nice.
TikTok helped me big time. Not gonna lie,
Thank you,
because
TikTok.
I was relying on gigs entirely
Yeah.
before.
And then obviously
COVID.
COVID happened and
Yeah.
that fucking sucked, bro.
Because
Yeah.
for musicians, I mean, gigs is the bread and
It's
butter of it.
pretty much the main source of
Yeah.
income.
Yeah.
Unless you're making like getting millions and millions of
Of
streams.
on, like,
yeah.
Spotify or
Royalties
Apple
and shit
Music,
like
yeah.
that, bro, when you're getting 1 billion streams on a
Mm.
song. But no, people don't like South Africans like that. Not yet. Not yet. We're coming. We're up and coming.
We're up and coming. It's happening.
Yeah.
We're spreading.
That's what
Hopefully
she
not the bad thing.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
said.
You know what? You said a couple of things, but I see you as a very like humble guy, and you seem very mellow, very chilled. I want to know what gets under your skin. What are your pet peeves?
Pet peeves.
Like, have you ever seen Miguel pissed off?
Toes,
lie.
boy. Big time
Is
toes.
that
you
like
know,
an emotional
feet?
scarring from the foot injury?
Yeah, I hate feet. I hate feet.
I send him photos
Do
of
not,
feet.
do not
every now
show
and
me
then, bro.
feet. Don't touch me with your feet.
But what happens if your wife's like,
No, she must wear socks
In bed.
in bed. I don't want her feet to touch me.
so not even like a foot fetish there, nothing.
I'll-
It's like the reverse foot fetish.
But listen.
I'm tagging him in
Okay,
feet
wait.
photos on Instagram.
This
Start tagging me.
You're about to see my hatred for something else. I would suck a toe before having a partner who supports Liverpool. That's worse for me. I'll clap myself for that. Because I hate Liverpool so much. So much. And I will not ever suck a toe. You know how much I hate feet. I hate feet. I hate it when people chew loud in your ear.
Okay.
Or not just in your ear, just
Now
like
when
when
I
you're
hear
eating and
it.
it's like this sound. It's horrible. How disgusting.
I one up you.
Don't do it. That's better than the chewing.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie,
Oh,
yeah. I hate chewing. What else do I hate? What used to get under my skin was when I was playing football. I used to be very aggressive. You still
Used
know
to
me.
be?
Yeah, you know me more as a calm player. Like I don't get angry. I'm,
You actually said the contrary
No, I'm
earlier
not-
I said the
today.
exact
I'm
contrary.
Yeah,
not,
he'll
I'm
go
not-
for your
no, Listen,
ankles.
I used to be aggressive. I used to be aggressive. Like guys I used to play with will tell you. I used to get like angry on the field.
No, you never used to get too angry, but
No,
I've watched you
I'm
chase
chill,
after Oak's ankles, bro. I've watched you look at these ankles and go
But I'm
straight
not.
for them,
I'm
bro.
not as bad as you.
In indoor, I was better. No, okay.
No,
I'm
no,
not
you-
even gonna try
I'm
that.
not as
Yeah,
bad as-
Yeah. No, I'm not even gonna try the that one.
You would take the ref's ankles.
Both
Yeah,
of you
but
guys
they
are
should, bro.
Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm
Yeah.
seeing a similarity, something in
Yeah.
common.
But just to go to your question, like what gets under your skin, I used to have, obviously growing up, a short temper of certain things. But then I realized I would always ask myself, like, what's the point? What's the point of getting angry?
Yeah.
I can tell you now, I've never been in a fight. I've never thrown a fist, hit anyone, never been hit by anyone. I've had multiple confrontations, but I just find it unnecessary to get angry.
There's no point in it,
I'm just like, relax.
Mindful of your
Calm down.
emotions.
Like, you know, just always, I would say I'm a mediator. So like, if people,
Okay.
like the example I used with the guy from South Africa making shit with the other
Yes.
guy.
yeah, and you made
Instead
friends
of
with the
trying
guy.
to- yeah. Immediately I was like, how can I stop shit from happening? And it just happened. It was easy because it's South African. We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
But I don't like drama. I don't like fights unless it's like down there, and then I want to see everything. Then I love drama.
As a spectator.
As a spectator, I love drama.
I love
Okay.
watching drama too.
It's
I'm
like
not
if
gonna lie
you,
to
if
bro.
like as horrible as it is when you're on the road and then there's an accident, you can't help but stop.
Yeah,
I
you
just
got to
have to
drive
slowly
by
go
very
Head follows
slowly.
it,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
And that causes traffic.
It
And we
does.
swear everyone, why is everyone fucking stopping as soon as you drive past?
Exactly.
Yeah, like this. But you say you don't like drama, bro. And I believe you, dude. I want to ask you one question about this, dude.
Okay,
So, you've got a wife now.
I do have a wife.
Man, have you seen your own music videos, bro? Guys, go watch this guy's music videos on YouTube. They're some of the raunchiest things I've ever seen in my entire life. And I think I asked you about this before, bro. And you
Yeah.
told me that Ashley, like, kind of Is she direct?
She directs my music videos.
Tell me
She-
more about that, bro. How involved? Like, because you guys
So-
work together.
Yeah, she's heavily involved with what I do music-wise. She also does my PR and plugging. So anytime my music's on TV, radio, in media at all, it's because of her. She gets it. She gets it there.
Yeah.
With regards to music videos, she's heavily involved creatively with the concepts. She's on set directing. Like when I'm doing intimate scenes with like other actresses,
The finest.
she
I started watching this afternoon. I was like, damn, man, fuck. Shit, I want to make music, bro.
No, but what it sounds weird, but yeah, she's there and she'll even direct us. Like, okay,
You guys
after
aren't
this-
looking passionate enough.
Yeah, like
Touch her there, Miguel.
Miguel, grab that ass.
Literally.
What are you doing?
there's literally a close up of me grabbing
Ass.
ass.
Shout
one
out
of my
Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley, yeah.
But-
You're the MVP,
But
man.
listen, we make it you heighten everything. So
Yeah.
when you're actually on set and you recording, it's
It's
not
not
like
like
it's
that.
not
It's
like
not-
you
it's
see
not
it.
like that.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a
It's an
blanket
actor.
of
Staged.
professionalism
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
covers your
yeah.
entire.
Because when you're shooting, you've got like a crew there. You got the guy behind the camera. You got behind the scenes. You've got
Yeah.
a person helping with lights. Like everyone's there.
And there's no
And-
like jealousy or anything because
No.
she has your like who's in charge of your DMs, bro?
I'm in
Yeah,
charge of my
you're in
DMs.
charge of
But
your DMs.
I send her some of the stuff I get.
Because I remember you told me
Some
the once
of the stuff
some of the
that you
football that
get.
you told me some of the DMs that you used to get was fucking
some
crazy, bro.
some people, guys
Wild.
and girls.
Really?
There's
Do they
no
send,
line
like feet
sometimes.
pics or what, bro?
They'll send anything. They'll send anything.
So you've gotten
What's the
them toe
craziest thing that
pictures.
you got, bro?
No, I haven't gotten toe pictures. I think people
Thank
know.
God.
Don't send me, yo, please, guys, don't send me your feet. No, I hope you didn't just open up something. No,
Send him toe pictures.
I will block
Everybody, please DM Miguel Pregueiro and
You
send
know
him
what to
pictures
do.
Don't
of
send me
your
your
feet.
feet. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna.
But
do
no,
it.
some people will send me like full on nudes.
Just out of
like
the
saying,
fucking blue,
fuck
bro.
me, or what they want me to do, or we've actually been disrespected a lot, even in person. Like
That's
invited
hectic.
for threesomes, invited to. They'll write their address on paper and give it to me, and I'm like, listen, I'm in a relationship. Bring her with. It's okay.
Yes,
You know.
yes.
Jesus.
But it's
People have no scam, bro.
no
I
scam.
did. They really
And
don't.
that's coming from a person with no scam, bro.
I've been hit
Yeah.
with one of those at work, checking up on customers, and
Really?
yeah, and I even said, "Sorry, I've got a girlfriend of like 3 years." At the time, I had a girlfriend of 3
What
years.
was his name?
What's your dad's name again?
Oh,
And yeah, straight up, just like bring her with. I want you. Her words were, "I want to fuck both of you," and that's a customer that's
But
come out to a
also-
family restaurant.
Some people are like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But with my relationship, obviously,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
not
yeah.
like that. So
yeah.
thank you. I appreciate it. I'm flattered. And I swear it's
I guess-
guys and girls.
Yeah, I guess if they're not like, pushing the thing, like, if they say, listen, I would like to.
Yeah.
You say no, okay, cool. They go
I have
balance. You don't, it
yeah.
will always be a no if you don't ask, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not
But
promoting
there
asking
has
people for threesomes, but you know what I mean. Yeah,
there have been a lot of times where I must say like I felt really uncomfortable in person where people have crossed the line. And then
Especially
you don't know
at
how
your shows,
to
bro.
at shows. You
And
don't
it's
know
the
how
old
to
ladies.
act. But it's also guys. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Some guys
Sure.
and women. And it's older women. They feel like it's okay
They don't give a fuck.
to
bro.
cross the line. And then while you're performing and you've got people watching you, you don't know
How to-
How to
act.
actually
You also
act,
don't
yeah.
want to be like come across as someone who's becomes aggressive in situations like that. You kind of have to play it off.
Because public image becomes a
Yeah.
factor in a situation.
But you
like
do
that.
feel uncomfortable. You feel
Yeah.
harassed. And those are uncomfortable moments.
Yeah,
but
big time.
this is only because I go off the stage and I interact.
Yeah, you
And
interact
I-
a lot.
And
bro.
I
you never on stage.
I'll sit next to someone, I'll put my arm around them.
Yeah, you'll
I'll
sing
take
love
them,
songs to
I'll-
them.
So it's because I've already shown people that I'm comfortable with being
Yeah.
close to them, that I also make myself
You invite
vulnerable.
them. Yeah.
That's
But
Take it
in the
too
same
far.
breath, that
Still not
that
okay.
method of performing, the pros outweigh the cons, right?
Yes, I'll
that
still
intimate
I won't stop
connection you
that.
get with
Yeah.
the crowd surpasses the objectification you're experiencing from male and female.
My thing is, as a performer, I can't keep still. I can't just be on a stage singing. I feel like something about being a singer. You're
Except
in
for
a
with the faru.
yeah, but those are difficult for me because
they
you
are,
have
bro.
to be still. And
And it's very formal and, like...
when you're singing and you're on stage or emceeing or anything like that, everyone's looking at you and everyone's judging. can't deny, if you see any artist or anyone on stage, we're analyzing everything.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how this person's dressed.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how they listen how they sound.
How
or
they
how they
stand.
move, how they
Yeah.
How we
stand.
walk that
Look what
way.
they're doing with their hand. Like, if people watch me perform, they think I'm a rapper because my hands, my hands are always going like this. I swear,
Yeah.
I can't help it. I'm like rapping, but I'm
Gang,
not
gang.
rapping.
Yeah.
I'm like busy singing this Latino stuff, but my hands going like,
Would you ever consider rapping, bro?
rapping. Some songs have like Spanish rap that I throw in a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit, or I wouldn't be against it, but it's just I don't think I'm any good at it, so it wouldn't be something I'd.
Well, you said you weren't really good at singing in the beginning either, bro. Or
Listen,
were you?
Whether.
I mean,
that's-
Mr. Chipmunk voice. We have to
Oh,
do the
yes.
Chipmunk
Yes.
voice
Yes.
before, yeah.
Wow, we
Where did that
went
go?
around.
I completely only
Oh,
thought
well,
about
we
it.
can
I,
end it off with the chipmunk.
I
voice,
legit thought
That was
he
the
gonna,
reason I
like,
brought up the
rap in
whole
a
idols
chipmunk-
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought he was gonna rap in a chipmunk voice, but that
Okay,
would have been cool.
so
But-
we're gonna.
No, you don't have to do it
do you
now.
wanna
No,
wrap
you
this?
can wrap it up. You can wrap
Wrap
it
it
up
up with a
in
chipmunk
a-
voice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we'll
Do you
do
have
that,
a song request just for you?
Are you gonna sing with the chipmunk voice?
I'll
Not just
sing, I'll
talk.
sing,
Okay,
I'll
nice.
Sing. Okay, but I
Bonus.
think before we go, one more thing, bro. How long you been in a relationship now?
7 years.
7 years. And before that, what were you like, bro?
I was a whore.
Yeah, yeah. I remember this. I remembered like the one time, but I thought about this
I'm
question.
not. I'm not saying that with pride. I was just like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
But like just partying, woman.
Ever get your heart broken? Like that first heartbreak. You know that
Yeah.
one that's got you thinking, like,
Yeah,
I'll never
but
love again.
but it's like a high school heartbreak. So you
Yeah.
feel like it's horrible, but then
when you look back at
you
it,
look back, it's
Yeah.
like
it
you-
still sucks though.
yeah,
bro.
it sucks,
It
but
still sucks,
but you
know?
realize you were a little wet.
Yeah.
100%. The hindsight, the
Word is
hindsight
word,
that comes
bro.
over. But that first feeling where like your heart sinks to your
Yes.
stomach,
Yes.
you feel like
Your
you know
life is
what?
over.
Yeah, and that all women are the same. They're all the same.
Yeah.
They're gonna fuck you around.
Yeah.
Fuck them. I just want to live my life happily as a monk, celibate for
Okay,
the.
we're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut that right there, bro.
But I was never a relationship kind of person. It was always
Yeah.
like just
So you were
having
doing the
things.
heartbreak
Go
more
with
of
the
the
I
flow.
was
Sorry.
yeah.
okay.
Like I said, I'm not proud of
Yeah,
it.
what was like one of the worst things that you did to a chick, bro? Like just like being an asshole kind of vibes.
At H2O actually. We were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about
Yeah,
H2O
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Okay.
There was a time when I was younger, I was like heavy against smoking.
Yeah.
So
Smoking what? Like
Just
smoking in
cigarettes,
general?
whatever.
Yeah,
smoking in general. So I'm busy dancing, and then this woman comes up to me and she's like, "My friend thinks you're hot. She wants to make out with you." I was like, "Okay, like show me your
Yeah.
friend." She shows me. I was like, "Okay, cool." So I went to her. We didn't even say hi. Just
Start macking.
The
yeah.
Easter end.
But then
Love it.
I could taste she's a smoker.
Oh,
The ashtray taste on your.
So
Oh.
I pulled away. I was like, "Do you smoke?" She's like, "Yeah." And then I literally just turned around and I walked off. I was like, "Nah."
No, but good for you,
Meister.
bro.
Yeah,
Good
well,
for
you know what you like, what you like.
Yeah, but let's be
Yeah.
honest. If you're not a smoker and you kiss someone that smokes, it really sucks. Bro.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like I've had a couple girls that I kind of had to try and look past it, but like I straight up just have the piece of gum first. Like straight because it genuinely tastes really bad. It's
Yeah.
like trying to kiss me off the cigar, bro, and a cigar's like really has
Strong.
that taste. Yeah, no, bro. That
But
thing.
yeah, that's. I wouldn't say I wasn't an asshole. Like I wouldn't say I was.
So you weren't like a real toxic.
I wasn't
asshole.
real.
Just
arsehole.
don't show him your toes and don't smell
Then-
like cigarettes.
Well, now
Don't
now
show him your toes.
now I'm not like against smoking like
Okay, at least.
like I was. It wouldn't be. The end
Do you have
of the
any
world.
vices, bro?
Do I have any?
Vices, like what? Do you
Advice?
do? No, not
No, like
advice.
your
vices.
vices, like
Like vices,
sangrias.
like do you know, like
Yeah.
sangria.
I don't even know.
what do you do now to like, let's say if you're pissed off, like after a rough day, you come
Okay.
home. Like for me, I sit down, I have a
got
hug
you.
you. You know what I mean? So like, do you have any?
Yo, I walk my dog. I actually enjoy that. It's a peaceful moment just to
Yeah.
go out, and I fucking love my dog. She's my
Tequila,
wallpaper.
eh?
Tequila, yeah.
Tequila.
Like she's my wallpaper.
Ah, adorable.
Oh.
Love animals, love my dog. So
Adorable,
if I
adorable.
can spend some time with her, like
Yeah.
I missed her when I was in Portugal.
Yeah, we've
So-
gone for so long, bro.
I enjoy that. But for me, the ultimate thing that I love to do to clear my mind is play football.
Okay.
That's,
Of course,
I'm
yeah.
sure you guys can relate.
Brings you
100%.
peace.
That for me when I'm playing, even if I'm angry on the field and
Yeah.
it's you losing and it's cuck,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's still for me the
It's the best feeling.
it's the best feeling.
And do you
Especially
still
after,
play?
Yeah.
So I haven't played since,
Since you've been
yeah.
gone.
but I have one more story.
Yeah.
Last
Okay,
story.
let's go.
Let's go.
I went to England when I went to England. I was staying with a friend of mine, and he plays for a club that side. So he said, "Listen, I've got a ex-pro football." Like he was adding a lot of spice.
Yeah.
From
so
South
he's
Africa.
hyping you up, bro.
Yeah, just so that I could play for his team. They had like an outdoor tournament.
Yes, I saw the.
Okay.
I remember you put on Instagram.
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
So they even took squad photos, everything that I'm in.
Yeah.
In full kit, everything like that.
Okay.
So it was a full tournament on a Sunday. The only reason I got to play is because of my
got your hype
friend.
man.
Yo, I hope they don't see this. Because he
He
told,
is a pro footballer.
no. He told him that I was moving to London and that I'm looking for a club to join.
Yeah.
So that's why they let me play. Turns out, obviously, I wasn't moving to London. I just wanted to play
just
while I
wanna
was
play
there. But
tournament,
that was
yeah.
the last time I played. So I miss it. I'm not going to lie. So if we get to play soon,
Sunday.
Yeah, I'm
Sunday
keen.
we're gonna
I'm
do.
You
it.
also
nice.
play on
Unfortunately.
Tuesdays.
You play Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think you played one game there at our new place.
Yeah.
And I
okay.
play on Fridays, but
Yeah.
Pretoria
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
But-
No, but we'll organize.
but
again.
I'm
Yeah.
very unfit. So
Dude, don't
Join
even
the
stress.
club,
It'll
dude.
be
We'll
embarrassing.
bro. No, it's okay.
Okay.
I know you don't defend, so it's okay, bro. Yeah. He doesn't get back.
So Chipmunk song. Let's close with that, eh?
Let's close
See
with
it.
that, guys. Last thing, I just want to have a quick shout out to Miami Gold, DJ, Jason. Thank you, boys, for having
Legends.
us here. Great venue for our guest. Great setup. 1920 production still. You're always fucking great, bro. And yeah, I think we've said everything we want to say. Migz, thank you, bro.
Thank you for
this
having
has
me.
really been cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, we definitely have to do it again sometime.
For
bro.
sure.
But then, yeah, we'll see you guys. We'll see you on Sunday.
Always
bro.
keen.
Yeah. So let's wrap it up. Let's hear
Okay.
this song.
Let's hear
bro.
it.
So since I started off with a date, the two of us.
Sing to me.
This
Serenade,
is I'm about
yeah.
to serenade you.
bro.
Okay. I even have to hold this. We have to make this legit.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile.
I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Is it crazy
But-
that it's hilarious
That's
and
ridiculous,
fucking
bro.
good?
Thank you.
That kind of turned me on. Cheers,
Who's
guys.
it?
Thank you for the podcast.
That's our time to leave.
Join us next time on episode 4 of
Oh,
the
like
Modern
and
Man
subscribe.
podcast.
Yeah,
So,
fuck.
like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share. Spread our shit because we funny.
Do it. Thank you, guys.